Something I call game. You need game. Women, you need game to retain your husband. It's not going all that duty. He's supposed to. That's bare minimum. He's supposed to take care of his kids. That's lack of game that make you talk that way. You lack game. You disconnected from your seduction powers. You're busy on focused on take. You just want to take. After all, that's what you're supposed to do. You have zero sense of gratitude. You think you deserve what is happening to you right now. You don't realize that you're one of 400 million sperm cells. You didn't have to be here. If you could have even made it here and they will throw you in the garbage. How about that? Lead with gratitude. GPS. God, gratitude, purpose, self. If you're leading with entitlement, you attract what you fear the most. You will destroy everything you ever care about in life. Let's keep going. People give up easily. Yeah, because there's options. Now, Isaiah, you're a woman. You could say that. Men can't afford to say that. People will give up easily all the time around you if that's what you're focused on. It's just the reality. They're supposed to give up easily when there's options or illusion of options on Google everywhere. All you have to do is be like this on WhatsApp, and there's some random loser, he's a loser too, by the way, tweeting her on the other side, and she feels better, and then is it that simple? Well, if she accounts for all the ways you've made her feel up to that point where she's even that open because the other person is making her feel hurt, that's why he could penetrate. When a woman feels hurt, you can penetrate her in every sense, spiritually, physically, right? In everything, anyway, emotionally. But if she doesn't feel hurt, legs closed. You don't collect be that. This thing's how it plays out on the two different sides of the gender is different a little bit, but they're kind of like the same thing. Value. What do people value? Nothing outside of their feelings. If you continue to tell yourself that it's something else, not only will you fail in business, you'll fail in relationships too. You may be succeeding right now as a matter of time. Okay? Go and ask Wendy Williams. How successful was she for years? For years upon years. What happened last? Yeah, so don't come and tell me some premature anything. Like I said, all of us will collect it. But when you're aware, you can have a better experience of life. You know, people give up easily. They crave freedom and peer pressure that divorced women are balling, while the men can date any type of age. Yeah, that's false. It's false. There's nothing on the streets. It's nothing in the streets. Okay. Your best options, unless we're talking about something physical, somebody raised their hands on you. Okay, somebody said, "Don't say that." What about emotional and verbal? I said, well, all of that, you have to engage it for it to happen to you. Okay, I'm not blaming you. I'm not victim shaming. Oh no, sorry. Actually, you're right. I forgot. If that's how you interpret what I just said,
well, you're right.
The only thing I will aggressively tell you to leave your marriage for is if somebody think it's okay for them to raise their hands. For any form of the misusefulness, right? You should leave. It's okay. If you feel that way, if you feel like it's getting there, leave. It doesn't have to be a permanent decision. I'm still on that point. But if you think that running away from your problems is the end, you're giving your problem away to other people, gentlemen, you will collect. If you are the kind of person that give your problem to other people and it's not accompanied with solutions, you're a loser. You're losers, basically. No, it's not my problem, it's their problem. Problems that you experience is your problem. Never give it away. Never, ever give it away. That's being literally stupid. You don't understand life if you're doing that. Oh, but yeah, listen, let me just leave it alone because I'm going to stay on this topic today. Okay. I'll stay on it for as long as I need to stay on it because I think it's important. Okay. We're going to be back here at 5 p.m. tomorrow anyway. Okay. With the other stories. All right. So people give up easily. That's true, but it's the reality. It's not something as a human race. We don't get to complain about that. Yes, it's complaining. If they give up easily, they give up easily. If you are addressing the person that gives up easily, yes, you can tell them like, hey, you give up too easily. But if you're complaining that people give up easily, you need to reflect. You need to look in the mirror. Why do people keep giving up on me? That's something you have to look in the mirror and talk to yourself about. You don't look at, if all your employees, even in the corporate world, which is a terrible analogy always, even if all of them are quitting on your business, you don't get to say, why all of you quitting? They already quit. You're a loser already. You need to look in the mirror and say, wow, people quitting on me. But that's not fair. Exactly. I didn't disagree with that. Of course it's not fair. Of course it's not.
You're right.
Oh, Kerewa responsibly kwa Abi. Conjina bastard. I'm just saying, you know, I don't do religious talks here, so as long as it's within the standard of your particular faith, do you, as long as you're being responsible, right? And you know me, I push against do you as well. Be guided. So you don't self-destruct. Because I'm telling you, it's dangerous out there. Something happened that he has to decide divorce. Divorce is not supposed to be an option, and even if then, the last. Yeah, it's probably just tired, you know. He could be tired, somebody's tired, somebody gave up, you know, we'll find out. Because like you said, it's not the first time that they have stories like this in his family. And people will stay in that situation for life too. Why? Because there's something they're getting there, even if it's not 100%. There's a reason why people stay. There's some kind of emotional need being filled when people stay. Or what about Stockholm Syndrome? Well, I mean, you agree with me, okay? Stockholm Syndrome is value. It's terrible, toxic, but it is what it is, right? You're missing my point. People stay because they're getting something. When you understand that it's not your good, stupid, regular, mortal, good intentions, when you understand that, you go there another. You're still human though, because everybody go collect, but you're better off. When you think it's good or bad intentions, when you're focused on that, there's a good chance that you haven't been good to yourself. Actually, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, there's a good chance that you're beating yourself up. Okay, you're swimming against the trend. Human beings don't care about anything outside of their feelings. They just don't. They don't. That's just the fact of life. And when you understand this, you're able to focus on giving in a relationship. What does that mean? You're able to receive in folds. You even be receiving, you won't realize you're receiving yet, because you're so focused on giving. You know it as a formula, that it works all the time. Not only that, you've experienced it, so you know how to repeat it. But when you're focused on give and take, it's take you are focused on. Don't take me out of context. Give and take. I mean, listen, you hear it everywhere. Marriage is hard, marriage is working. You hear it everywhere. And waiting they happen, they still end up in divorce. We need to start telling ourselves different stories. Okay? There's some things that are timeless. One of them is that human beings only care about their feelings. Are they selfish? Bingo! Welcome to the rest of the world. Does that mean they can't be selfless? They will be selfless when they feel like they will lose you if they are not selfless. Do you get it? Does that make sense? They will become selfless when they know that selfless is the way for them to receive your awesomeness. They won't want to let you go. It's a marketplace. It's an active marketplace at all times. It may seem like there's a lagging indicator. It doesn't. But we can't. But he did this yesterday. That's because you're counting only yesterday. What about all of those years you've been together? What about all of those years that you were alone, that you learned all those terrible habits? Okay, let's stay focused here. Thank you, Brother Patrick. Society put the weight on women, saying that a woman builds their home. Yeah, a woman builds a home from the tone you set. She has nothing to build a home with if you are trash. She has nothing. Women don't carry seeds. They carry eggs that's waiting.